Greetings, Internet! We're here in sunny Los Angeles for the 2017 Electronics Entertainment Expo. This year, the Paris Fashion Week for video games is a little bit different. Why is that? Well, for starters, there are 15,000 members of the general public that are going to be on the show floor along with everybody else. But what about the actual news coming out of the convention center? That's a little easier to predict. Of the three console manufacturers, Microsoft has the most approved this year. As of now, we know painfully little about its new high-powered Xbox One, which is codenamed Project Scorpio, outside of some tech specs and marketing buzzwords. This week is when we'll see how big of a difference all of that extra computing power makes, its real name, and hopefully even some compelling reasons to actually buy one. Oh, and maybe just how much it'll cost, too. Maybe after 3 years of mostly radio silence, we'll actually see the long-awaited Crackdown 3 in action, too. But given that Microsoft's holiday release schedule is predictable to a fault, we probably shouldn't set our hopes higher than prettier versions of Gears of War, a Forza racing game, and something to do with Halo for the system's launch. Some more news on Minecraft seems a pretty likely bet too, especially considering Microsoft owns that game now. And the same goes for Rare's cartoony online pirate adventure Sea of Thieves. As for Nintendo, there are a raft of possibilities. The Switch was released in March, and this is the console's first E3. Nintendo's already said that Super Mario Odyssey will be playable on the show floor, but the company needs more than the promise of an Italian plumber if it really wants to move more units of its home and portable console hybrid. Maybe that could happen with the confirmation of a real Pokemon game for the system. And what about Metroid? That game skipped the Wii U entirely, so hopefully we'll see a new entry in that long-running series as well. And maybe we'll get a new trailer for the Japanese role-playing game Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I mean, we can hope, right? How about Sony? The PlayStation 4 is way ahead of the pack in sales, and its high-powered PlayStation 4 Pro from last fall is apparently helping in that. And the PlayStation VR is already out in the wild too, so like Nintendo, Sony just has to focus on games this year. Maybe we should expect deeper looks at what's been shown off during last year's trailer after trailer media briefing. You know, stuff like God of War, Detroit Become Human, the zombie thriller Days Gone, Gran Turismo Sport, and hey, your neighborhood-friendly Spider-Man might swing through too. Hopefully we'll see some more games for PlayStation VR too. I mean, it'd be nice to feel good about the $400 that we all spent on that helmet earlier this year. And we couldn't have an E3 without third-party publishers like Bethesda, Ubisoft, and Electronic Arts. Bethesda has Skyrim on Nintendo Switch to show off, and hopefully a follow-up to the incredible Wolfenstein reboot from a few years back for the rest of the consoles and PC. And Ubisoft? Expect Assassin's Creed, Far Cry 5, and maybe this will be the E3 where the company finally shows video proof that Beyond Good and Evil 2 actually exists. It could happen? Expect EA to talk all about Madden, FIFA, its basketball game, Battlefront 2, Fast and the Furious the game, wait, I mean Need for Speed Payback, and maybe, just maybe, something brand new. And for me, I'm just a lowly servant here to help deliver all of the gaming news from this week directly into your brain via Engadget.com. Keep it parked here all week for all the news and video that you can handle.